All right, we got her in the shop. Got us a little place to work on here. It's kind of dark, so I got my halogen light shining on it. It's pretty rough light, but I think it'll get done. So you can see, I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but right down in here, that's where the oil's leaking. So I need to get the back of this air cleaner off and probably the carburetor and just kind of get in there so we can see what's going on. So we'll get you tipped up here and we'll just take this apart. I believe these are 8mm. Yep. Give me a little tray here to throw them the nuts and bolts in. Okay, I think these here are 10mm. I've worked on another Craftsman mower. I don't think it's as big as this one. This is 6,000. I think it's a 5,000. And I think it's got a 25 horse Kohler engine on it. And it had a contaminated gas tank and there was green mossy stuff. It went through the whole fuel system. It's taken quite a bit to get that to where it runs fairly clean now. Well, there's the carburetor. That looks pretty good. Doesn't look like anybody's been in here messing around. Let's see, a 1/2 inch. Take this plate off here. Because to get this bracket off here, there's a couple of 10mm bolts underneath you got to get off. It's just easier to do it without this plate on. Looks like somebody stepped on that because that's usually up above and is flat. So I think that's been bent. Probably so they could maybe fiddle with the linkage or something, I don't know. Maybe see where the oil's leaking. Heat shield. And you got the throttle there. So on this side, this is the throttle, that's the choke. And they look like Torx. Yeah, T25 Torx. So we'll go ahead and loosen them up. You pop the cable out and unhook them, and it went in the back one right there. Looks like back middle hole. And that went in the left-hand hole. Okay. Now we'll get it them 10mm bolts under there. The battery went dead on my phone, so we let this set overnight, and it leaked out quite a bit of oil on the ground. Let me tip you down, you can take a look at that. See that? So we'll go ahead and continue tearing into this. We've got, take this and this linkage off, and that comes off. I believe it's 2 10mm bolts underneath here. So we'll just kind of, well, they're snug. There we go. So we'll just go ahead and get these off, and then I'll bring you back. Feels like they might have some of that blue Loctite on them, that so they don't come out real easy. You got to almost wrench them all the way out. Okay, there's that off there. Nice linkage support. Spring here on the governor. And this just kind of rocks out. And that was, governor spring was right in there with that spring there. So there's that control arm. And the governor spring is in the second one hole from the top. Okay. And we'll take this fuel line off of here. And we'll twist to break it loose. See if any gas comes out of it. If there's no gas, we'll go ahead and stick a punch in there just to make sure nothing dribbles out on us. Okay, now we got a little spring there at the bottom to get out. Kind of stay out of your light. Right there. Got to unhook that, and then I got to take that plastic clip off of there. And that just turns to the right and pops off of there. So just pop it off of the shaft there. Try to stay out of your way. There, see how it just comes right off of there? And that'll allow that spring out, or that linkage. It'll just pull out of there. Trying to get this little spring off right here. Get that to come out from underneath there. Just like that. And then we'll grab that little clip, slide it out of there. So there's a little clippy thing. Okay. See, should have a wire right here. Get you guys tipped up here so you can see. Back out a little bit. Wire right there had to undo. Need a Phillips screwdriver. Take that ground off. Take Get that ground off of there. I'll just put the screw back in so we don't lose it. And the carburetor should slide right off. Okay, I'll go ahead and take these rods out of here. So there's that one. Bucket. We'll undo this little top of this little spring and then slide that arm out of there. Okay, that looks like it's going to stay in. All right. Okay. Still can't see where it's leaking. Might be on the back of the cylinder right here. Does not look good. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and take this cover off of here. We'll pull this fuel pump off. And that, 10 millimeters there, please. Thanks. Okay, what I'm going for is trying to get these plates off here, but they look like they're up under that shroud, so I gotta kind of go for that. Looks like there might have been something over here. Huh. Got a big wear spot right there. Might have been a cable tie or something. That might even just been a 9-bolt to work its way out. I might go off in there. Can't think. I'll bolt back here. It's good. I'm through here. Okay, get that roll off top. Get that little higher here to see what's going on top more. All right, we just roll off and we're going to start the battery up in the phone again. So, finish taking these last 3 screws out.